But there's a significant amount of pain that exists here. Just for me personally, like I look at it as sort of a contradiction with the government making as much money off weed right now. It seems almost like it's just another thing for us to be poor at. But the only difference here is that we seem like the test cases to like how many people you could put in jail for this. So, we do. It seemed like we were the test cases to how many people you can lock up for this. And then once we figured out that now it's legal, everybody gets rich and we're not a part of it. And what I would ask you is there something that you could think of? My brother Killer Mike has said before that he thinks that part of reparations should be giving black people preferential treatment in the cannabis industry. Can you think of outreach? Can you think of anything that would be within the parameters of what you guys could do to specifically address this need?
We have to be, when it comes to just outreach, right, explicitly targeting Black communities, right? Especially when we have the data that shows the arrest rates that have been disproportionately impacting Black community members. We need to be in those community members telling them about the industry itself, because the last thing I would want to see is, especially in places like Newark, Trenton, or Camden, which are the heavy Black parts of the state of New Jersey, is that people don't even know that this is happening. And suddenly you have all these cannabis businesses pop up in their city and they're like, what the heck just happened? Why wasn't I involved? Why wasn't I had a marijuana arrest. Like, why wasn't I? That's the last thing I want to do. And so we have to be explicitly intentional about the outreach. We have to be explicitly intentional about the education information, but we also have to be explicitly intentional about the potential success, but the major pitfalls that are right there for anyone to fall into. And we do not want to bring Black people into this to fail again and only be left destitute all over again. That's not what should be happening. It's frustrating to me to see, and like you had mentioned this, Tez, is that especially when a state, before it legalizes for adult use, you start to see a lot of outreach and education about, hey, let's legalize weed, everyone's gonna win, we're all gonna win. And that doesn't turn out to be the case.